Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Right. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sod, the sound you must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon struck just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind.
I think I'd be very scared if I hit somebody with something and it talked.
That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture!
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face!
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never! Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, Shut up, I hate you! It was me, I tell you, I saw him!
It was him, I tell you, I saw him. Whoops.
He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death!
Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please! There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims!
Mr. Wright!
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. The fact which is clear was you simply...
Try sounding the clock.
Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now. Here is the court. Here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Beep.
I think it's
8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is extremely 3 hours slow.
Extremely?
Exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the description between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death.
This clock is extremely slow!
So, Mr. Sod, try to tell your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What is he talking about?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you couldn't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that?
Damn it. I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sod.
I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happened. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
God, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sod!
Chief?
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think!
But, Chief, it's over!
I can't... Oh, wait, that's you.
I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be slow?
I can. So that's a yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a while since I did this one.
Sorry.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court on the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. And do you know what that evidence is?
That?
Yeah.
The victim have returned home at report aboard on the day of the murder. Before the day of the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. It was 4 p.m. here. It was 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was on 9 hours fast. The victim had to reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her head in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Ha 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 ha! That's funny because he made a pun. Ha 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 ha! Don't quit your day job.
Talk about a seizure.
Where did his body go?
Seriously. Should it be
Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I
have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete an offense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! Woohoo! Yeah, chatter. Yeah, I knew he was right. Woohoo! And with that, the court is adjourned.
Case over.
That was pretty good 3 videos. We did it in 3 videos. That's actually really good.
It turned out that Frank Sod was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sod let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned home. Flustered, Mr. Sod grabbed the nearest blunt object and hit whatever.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Whew, I still can't believe we won.
Right! Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she is this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over!
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. gone forever!
Larry, she was a... No, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. What, really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry.
Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
No, huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
Clock. Ah. Just in the middle of the room. Take that!
Check this out, Larry. Proof. Positive you weren't just chump for her.
Just some chump to her.
Just chump for her.
Huh? Where'd you get that clock?
This was a clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her so when she traveled.
She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's pretty heavy. It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things can change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe. Over drinks?
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said,
Gee, Nick! It's good to have friends.
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count on the clock that he gave Maya. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Alright, well, on that note, the first case has ended. I'm Cyber Pyro Fox, and I'm
Doing
Mr.
the-
Voice Acting.
And
Go ahead.
he's the voice actor of the judge, the
Prosecutor Mr. Payne.
yes, Mr. Payne.
Wait, I'll do it in the voices. I was the judge. I was Mr. Pan. And I was Larry.
And I was Phoenix Wright.
And saw it, and I was Mia. But
Yeah, and saw it,
saw it. Safe.
and saving we shall.
Alright, well, this has been fun, guys. I really am going to enjoy this series.
I'm not even that far yet.
Don't look at it!
I didn't even beat the third one yet.
Next week we'll be doing the Turnabout Sisters. So check next time, guys. Bye.
Adios.